Hello.
What's up? Did I break the chair?
It's right. Did you get that? Oh no.
I did. First question. When did you meet Jake?
I met Jake, I think it was the first week of me being here. And I was playing soccer, and then this kid comes out with these snazzy clothes and this crazy hair and sunglasses or whatever. And then they all just get totally pulled in towards him and start talking on the stairs. I was like, okay, you know, screw soccer, and then I went over and briefly talked, and that was my first time meeting Jake.
First semester. My first semester. Start over. So I met Jake this semester when I was roommates with Sabrina and Maria. You came over one night and you guys all got McDonald's. We did Joy Run together. It was fun. You guys offered me food, but I didn't want any. But I felt touched nonetheless.
First time I met him was like my first day moving in, and he was like, hey, to my roommate Maddie, and they're both super outgoing, and they're both like, hey, I know you, and I was like, I'm not gonna talk yet, because I don't know if he'll like me, so I didn't talk, and then I shyly said, I'm from California too, but I didn't really talk to him as much. That's how I first met you.
I met Jake through our FHG group. I was like, that kid seems cool, I want to be friends with him, and here we are.
When I first started school in the fall, I was with Coleman all day, and then I met Maria first, and then they were like, let's go to Center Square. I was like, okay. So then we went to Center Square, and then we saw Jake and like Hadley, and then he's like running down the hall, and he was like, Coleman! And then he's like, Jake! And I was like, who is this dude? And he was really nice, and he was like, asked me my name. He was really loud, and I was quiet. But I'm not anymore.
What was your first impression of Jake?
Definitely like a cool kid.
That he was a little crazy, but I liked it.
Crazy.
Dang, that man knows how to dress.
I'm scared. I don't know why. I think it's just because he is really outgoing, and I was really, really shy before coming up here.
I thought he was really nice too, though.
He was outgoing. He was super, super sweet, and he didn't get upset at my jokes, so that was solid.
But you're a little intimidating because at first I'm shy if I'm not in the right like element, so I was kind of scared of you. But like you're awesome.
You made me not very shy.
What's your favorite story with Jake?
Well, something I really liked was for my birthday when I walked in, and there was like a million balloons right there. I thought that was really actually cool. I was gonna say that. He blew up like a million balloons, and then on all the balloons there was these little quotes, and not a single one of them was an insult. It was just really cool.
I have one in my head and then I forgot.
I have so many. Hold on. Give me like 2 minutes.
The most touchy one, oh god, I'm gonna cry because I've been crying all night. I went back to my fridge and I dropped something and I was like, ah! And Jake, you came running back there to see if I was okay. And I was just so touched, and I'm gonna cry because my eyes are really swollen and red, but also because of how touching this story is.
I was doing homework, and then you guys all went to a party, and I couldn't go, and it was really sad. And then, anyways, you all went to a party, and I couldn't, and then I stayed home. Then he lived at Brigham's Mill, and I lived at Sunrise still. And it was 12:30, and he was like, I haven't seen you all day, so I'm gonna walk in the snow just to see you and then leave. And I cried.
The one that I really like is when we went to McDonald's. At the end, you're really hyper, and so you got on top of the car and started moving your back all crazy. And then I got a video of it, and then my mom texted me the next day. She's like, who's that?
And Dalton was being a big hoe, and he gave us a dirty look for being like in his apartment. And Jake got so salty. We were just playing cards, and like he's like putting down the cards, and he's like.
Another time, we stayed up until 8 a.m. and we did our makeup, and we cried watching Netflix.
What do you love about Jake?
He's like this really fun partier and stuff like that. But like, it's not that personality that I respect in people. It's their their sincerity, and I think behind all that is still this like really sincere guy.
I love how much he makes me laugh.
Love how we shop the same way. When we go shopping together, we get all the same things. You're just really sweet, and you're like caring, and you make everyone feel included.
Who's like very in tune with his feelings and very in tune with other people's feelings.
I love everything about Jake.
You just make people feel happy and joyful, and you're just a great spirit to be around because you're so full of energy and make everyone else want to be that way.
I don't have to like change who I am when he's around, you know?
I can tell you everything, Jake, and that's pretty cool.
And you're also a good friend because you always help us when we need help or advice.
Listening to me complain about Fortnite and him be like,
You're always so funny, and you broke me out of my shell because I was really lame in high school. I had no friends.
so sweet, and you listen to me rant about the craziest things.
I love Jake's smile, his compassion. He cares so much for people and his friends.
It's because I just spend too much time with you, but that's a good thing, and I'm glad you're my best friend.
I love it.
One word to describe Jake.
Snazzy.
Describe Jake in one word. Short.
What?
Spunky. You kind of, you spunk.
Flamboyant.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna have to stick with that.
Like also kind of like explode, because once you're like hyper, you out there, and it's like, it's fun.
Booty hole.
It's got some indigestion.
Love you, Jake.
I love you, Jake. I'm gonna cry.
Look at
I'm like, love you, and come back.
I'm not doing the tongue thing.
That's the end.